But I'll get it later. Yo! We're back for another root sitting video here in Solna. And it's been a minute. I'm kind of fighting off a cold, so if I'm sniffling a bunch, I apologize. New wall behind us that we haven't filmed on before, which is pretty exciting. So I'm gonna try and challenge myself today and set something that's not what usually comes out of here. Using these big boxes, these yellow X-coat volumes. So nice. And yeah, shooting for something like 60 plus, and then I want it to be like really cryptic, so you kind of walk up to the wall and it gives you nothing. Like you're just like, how the hell do I do this? So you kind of have to get on and try moves, and then you start figuring it out. But I'm gonna start with these two boxes, and my thought is I'm gonna have them vertically here so that they kind of lengthen the wall and it looks like this. But I haven't actually decided if I want the fat side up or the thin side, and it kind of depends on what I want the difficulty to be. And then this one might be for the top, if I can make it utilized in a good way that doesn't feel too easy or like too breakable. Otherwise, if it doesn't work, then I'll put it over here for like a different problem that I'm gonna build. This is kind of weird. I think I like this. Yeah.
They're opposite?
Yeah. I think it'll be cool. It's kind of unexpected. Ladder. So I think I'm at like 10 minutes now for putting up these holds. So I'm gonna give myself like 10 more minutes of setting, and then actually try nothing before, and then I'll try and like just tweak everything at the end.
Oh yeah, because you usually do other way around.
Yep. I tweak and set at the same time. So for now, yeah, I want to try. I'm gonna put up all the boxes, all the holds, and get like a completed first draft in the next 10 minutes. Timer, 10 minutes. Let's go. Oh, come back here. You fit? Yes. So I'm really excited. Like these are the same length, which is amazing. Cause like when I try and put boxes together, and if it ended like here and there's this weird disjoint, it kills me. However, I don't know if there's gonna be enough space up here for this. Depending on how I rotate it. I'll try it. I'll see if I can make it work. Okay. Finish holding, then we're good to go. Not this one. can you kill the alarm real quick?
But aren't you done with no more building, Nikken? It's gone.
I did the wall. Okay, I mean technically the hold was on the wall by the time that I finished, so I think it's legit. Cool. I'm just gonna set screw, or make sure it's like safe enough to climb on, and then put on my shoes and give it some tries. But yeah, I need to warm up. I've been, this weekend when I was in Gotland, I was less than good about warming up during the setter session. And I can definitely feel like the body just feels unnecessarily sore the next day. So I'm gonna try and get a bunch of things. Okay, let me do that. Biggest thing that I'm trying to do, I'm trying to just like recruit the back. So like practice some lock-offs, get that warm. And then also start the fingers in like open hand positions, and then move more and more to where I'm pulling on half crimps. So that feels good because there is like one crimp on the yellow one. And then I want some holds that are like pull straight like this, because that's what the box is and how they're gonna pull. And then also some shoulder moves. Is the other thing that I need to warm up. Yeah, should be warm. The boxes feel a little bit too far apart. I was kind of worried about it. It was like the biggest thing that I was worried about was that it was either going to be like too compressed and screw over tall people, or too long and kind of screw over short people. I really liked getting the high left foot, because then it's like the hand and the feet are like almost in line, and then you just have to rock over on it and then do toe hooks or heel hooks. It's pretty open-ended, which I like. Like the climber can kind of use whichever strength they want to use.
So what's the solution? You're gonna add more holds, or?
It ended up being 2 changes. First and foremost, the crimp got moved up, but for the grade that I want, like this move got to be pretty big and pretty hard. So this one is here as a bit of an intermediate. Top section felt perfect. I don't think I want to scrap that at all. Or at least that did.
Which is that?
This box, set up like this, actually felt perfect the way that it is. Another thing I can do is change this out for a box. Got like a triangle like this. The angle for it is like super off. And that's also kind of like the awkward, weird feet that I'm looking for. Oh, the reason why I did that is that I wanted to take this way and see if I could make it a bit more simple and also just like a little bit more weird and tensiony, because this foot was really good and almost felt like a little bit of a giveaway for the top. So I'd like for them to have to just kind of like stay in that position and have to think about a lot more and try some different approaches. Though the proportions just felt really off. It's Because
of what reason?
Because the foot has moved up quite a bit. Because before, center of gravity is like leveraging around this hold right here, and this hold as well. And now I put on a box that you can't really count on in the same way, because if you try and apply pressure in the same way straight on, you're just gonna like go off to the side, or your foot is gonna slip. So it changes. I like how it changes the movement, but I'm gonna move move the crimp back up, and then also move that box down.
Which is that box?
Oh, this triangle box to use as an intermediate, because that's the biggest thing. Is now it felt like I had a really hard time getting to that point where it was just like hard. It's still hard, and then I never really got to that comfortable spot. So I want to move down that triangle intermediate and see if I can assist the jump over. So I'll do those 2 changes, see how it feels.
Jesus.
Oh, that was scary. I thought I could just like lean over and just hold for the heel.
Yeah.
And then I started tipping and I'm like, no control. Need to change it a bit. Most notably, the right hand for the crimp felt really uncomfortable and not that nice. So I need to go look and see if I can find another hold that works better and feels a little bit nicer. I kind of want to do one of these, but like the colors is kind of off. It's like this. So it's not super ideal, but I think it'll work. Just because like I want the hand to kind of, you like lay it over the like the edge of the box and the hold, so it's almost like you're half farming it. And then from that point you transition to a palm press against the box for the move. All right, this one that I went for, I think it's like, it's gonna fit the space really well with like this nice line, so you can kind of fit it in how you want. Yeah, I think it'll be like just on the boundary of not too good, but not too bad. Biggest thing for the finish is, I actually just want to see how it feels going the other direction. I quite liked how it went when the hold was to the left. And you kind of had to curl over your heels and made some really weird tension. But I just want to see if this one feels even better. But yeah, give it a shot. Oh. That was cool. Before it was like a really static move. Now with the change, it's been more dynamic. That attempt, I really was gonna try and like fight it out and make it static. And then I was just, when you're in that position, I was like, oh wait, you could do like a cool dynamic foot swap here instead. Only thing is it's pretty hard. It feels like. So I'm not sure if I want to keep it that way or not. Because it feels like it almost makes it you have to do the dynamic version for it to work, unless you're tall and you have like more longer arms to create that tension. How do I want to do this? Yeah, you know what? That's comp style. I like it. It's done. Boom. So it ended up being a pretty big deviation as far as that. Kind of. I was going for like bad feet, tensiony. That's kind of a deviation. I like it more. Ideally, we would have someone here to test it, but we're kind of alone in the gym right now. Basically alone. So no testing for today. Maybe next video. But if you guys do come to Solna and try it, would love for you guys to tag us in your Instagram videos if you want to put them up on Instagram. But yeah, as always, thanks so much for watching, and if you enjoy the videos, subscribe or like or comment or all three.